All right, so looking at your wanted poster, okay, you're creating a wanted poster for a character from The Outsiders. You do not have to invent a new character in the book. The characters themselves do enough during the course of the book that they could potentially become wanted, just like the Wild Wild West, or just like what we see on billboards now when people are wanted. I heard some of you say Johnny seems to be an early favorite, obviously because he did what? He killed Bob, right? So, I mean, that would be an obvious person. Who else could be a wanted person along with him? Because he ran away with him. Who else? Dallas would be a good option. Has Derry done anything that could get him in trouble? The Rumble, right? Like technically he would be considered starting that big Rumble, right? Since he and who's the other person along? Paul. Do we know enough about Paul to do a wanted poster? So Paul's probably not a great character. Any other socials you can think of you could do a wanted poster for? Could you have a wanted poster before Bob died? For what? For attacking Johnny, right? Like there's enough evidence. Maybe Johnny told someone about it, right? The gang barely figured it out, so there is potential there. You could use Randy, right? Why Randy?
Because wasn't he with Bob?
Yeah, he was with Bob, right? So maybe, and what has Randy also decided to do before the Rumble? He's not going to be in it by doing what, Wilder? He's running away. Okay, he might be 18, he might be 17, but he's still running away and coming up missing. Maybe it's just like a missing poster for him more than a wanted poster. Okay, now on the first page of this wanted poster, and I know I'm having to show a few of you this, so I'm going to show everyone this as well. Let me get it up here on the screen for you. Some of you are saying the writing's too small for you to see. You can zoom in on Google Slides. There's a little magnifying glass right here. You see where I'm at on this upper left-hand corner? If you click on that magnifying glass, it has a drop-down menu. If you go to 100%, it'll be the size of a normal page. Okay, so that might make it easier for you to see. It says create a wanted poster for a character. This side is for the for organizing the information first. So this is your graphic organizer. All right. Physical description. It would be interesting to do Pony Boy in two different times, right? Maybe have two different pictures of him before he had his haircut and then after. Couldn't really do that with anyone else unless you decided to have a wanted poster for Johnny, one crispy and not crispy. Too soon? Too soon? Oh, okay. Thank you, Chase. I appreciate that. That was a good joke, and you're the only one that reacted. That's quality stuff.
I didn't even get it.
Crispy and not crispy?
Oh, you got burned. Well, yeah, no, it was a good joke. I think it was a little too soon.
Too soon? Okay, well. Specific acts committed. Reward amount, I did hear people like $1,200. I mean, that's how much? 4,000. Who's that for?
No, I did $5.
Okay.
That's a lot for Batman.
It would have been a good sum, but remember, that's going to get people to want to turn them in. Okay. So, any questions as far as what you need to do with the wanted poster? On the next page is where you actually put the image, organize the information up to what it would look like for a wanted poster. If you want to see what other wanted posters may have looked like, you are welcome to go ahead and Google some of those images to see them. Okay. You can also Google an image to find for your character. Could you do a wanted poster for the entire gang?
Yeah, probably.
Just an idea. I mean, I think it would kind of be interesting to see the greasers up there. Just food for thought. But you just have to do one character. I'm just throwing something out there in case you think of it or don't think of it. All right, I'll give you some time to work, and then we will read here in about, let's say 10 minutes, okay?
But if we do, like, either a few characters a gang or the whole gang, do we need to put all of their names and, like, all their personalities?
Well, if you go with, If you go with the gang in general, probably the full name of the character would be the Greasers, and the nickname would be their individual names.
Okay.
Does that make sense? The physical description, you probably would have to have a physical description of most of them, so that they can find them. Personality traits, you could probably wrap that up in what people would think Greasers were. The known hangouts would be the same. So really the only thing that would really be expanded would probably be the nickname and the physical description.
Well, and some of the personalities.
Yeah, some of the personalities might be different, but they probably would, looking at the whole gang, they would probably use a stereotyped personality for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I'll give you some time to work. You will have some other time